Let's try to find out the total quantity of plastering using Revit Architecture. For that, let's try to draw a wall. I like to insert two layers. First one says it's an interior plastering, and second one says it's an exterior plastering, just having a different thickness. And let's assign a created material for plastering. I like to create a new material and gonna rename it as what? Rename it as plaster. Okay, great. Okay, so this is plaster, and I like to copy plaster right for the inner layer. And for the layer in between, for the layer having brick. Alright, that's okay. Now let's draw a wall. And maybe some partitions here. 1 and 1. That's enough. Alright, now we will have some sort of door. Well, that's enough. Alright, let's try to draw the floor, but actually, right, for floor, we don't want to calculate any sort of plaster, so we are ignoring the floor. About roof. Right, get into level 2. And maybe a sort of offset of 600. And I don't want to have a slope. Alright, that's great. And edit type. Okay, for floor or for roof, we will like to have 2 layers will be there. And the thickness is 1 inch. Okay, it's great. And the concrete thickness will be 130. And this one is also a plaster material, and I don't want to care what material goes about the plaster. That one can be a concrete. Yeah, this one without plaster, and this one is a plaster. So now all we want to have is find out the total quantity of plaster right over here. For this, I'm gonna initiate a find view. Okay, just trying to understand, we will have plaster right for this interface. For that, let's go for wrapping it insert. We will like to wrap both ends here. I like to move these two materials right above the core boundary. Okay, you can see that is right here. Very nice. So that will eventually increase the total precision, you can say. Find out the total quantity takeoff or material takeoff. Pick up a multi-category just by using the materials name, materials volume. This volume will be the total quantity of plaster. And you can have what's the family and type, which object this material goes to. And I think that's enough. Alright, that's enough. And yeah, you can change the size if you'd like to. Alright, in this we are having different materials, but I don't want to see everything but plaster only, so we can sort it based on material name as a header and a blank line. And if I hit OK right now, you can see all of these materials are there, including plastering. If you would like, you can hide it. I only want to see material name equal to plaster. Okay, it will hide everything else. Okay, we are having a roof. And for roof, we are having, 3.9 meter cube of plaster is there. And for all of the other walls, we are having something like this. And okay, if you want to find out the total quantity, you can go for formatting and okay, calculate the total, and right for filter, right for sorting and grouping, I can initiate the grand total. That's enough. And right now you can see that the total quantity of plaster is 11.27